Today we're going to talk about knitting continental style. Knitting continental just means that you're going to be holding your yarn in your left hand instead of throwing it with your right hand. And it's really not going to be as intimidating as you may be thinking. It's just going to take a little bit of practice, so bear with me, we can do this. The mechanics of doing a knitting stitch continental style are going to be exactly the same as doing it throwing. You're going to stick your needle in through the front, and wrap your yarn around. This is the throwing stitch. I'm obviously not very good at that. And pull your yarn through. Just like normal, you're going to wrap your yarn around and pull it through. So with your left hand, you're going to do basically the same thing. You're just going to be holding your yarn differently. I'll just show you a stitch really quick and then we'll go through exactly how it's happening. So you're just going to throw it just like normal, go through the front, throw it over the top, and go through again. And there's obviously as many different ways to hold your yarn as there are knitters, but I'll show you how I do it, and it works beautifully for me, so I don't know, maybe you'll like it. And it's not too hard. If you've ever done crochet, it's a good idea to try and get into that mindset of how you're holding your yarn for crochet. If not, just follow my lead. What I do is I take my yarn and I make a loop around my pinky. So I guess simple little loop around the pinky, and then I grab the yarn with these three fingers. So loop the pinky, grab the yarn. And the tension comes from right there and right there. This yarn is a cotton wool blend, so it's a little sticky. It doesn't need a lot of tension, but you can get a ton of tension just from squeezing down on that finger. Once you've done that, you can use your finger to hold the yarn out and back of your work. So you kind of make like a child pretending he has a gun hand. So loop the pinky, grab, kid's fake gun. Once you've got that set up, and you'll have to readjust every so often as you're knitting, but once you've got that set up, what you're doing, you're just going to hold that needle with these three fingers, tension from the pinky, and the pointer finger is going to hold your yarn out in back of your work and allow you to grab your yarn. Some people they'll kind of go in with the needle and leave their finger straight. I have a tendency to actually kind of imitate throwing. I kind of just throw it over with my finger. And those are knit stitches, continental style.